Okay guys, what's up? This is Mark from DSGenie and I'm just making a video on profit calculating and us charging taxes. And in the description, I'll post the two videos I have about what I think about charging sales tax and all that kind of bullshit. So hopefully you would have seen that and understand how it works before you see this video. So basically what's going on is that I charge sales tax when selling on eBay. And if you're in DSGenie, you know we generally charge sales tax in 27 states. Now, if we charge sales tax in 27 states, we get charged sales tax in all the states, or like 46 out of 48 states, something like that, from Walmart, right? So let's say we charge in 27 states. Let's say Walmart charges in 47 states. So there are 20 states that we end up with. That we end up in a situation where we do not charge sales tax, but we get charged sales tax. So let me kind of explain how I think about that, and then you can get it with the profit and all that kind of shit, right? So let's look at a bike. So there's an actual mountain bike I sold for over a year from Walmart. I bought it. I have all the calculation on this page, right? So I bought it for, it cost $79.97. I listed it for $105.97, okay? And the profit is $13.09. And that is without like any savings with gift cards or any type of bullshit, right? So that's the regular price. That's the calculations. If I buy it for $79, I sell it for $105, and the profit is $13.09, right? But as you well know, as you said, there are states where we charge taxes and blah, blah. So there are two situations that comes out of this whole nonsense, right? There's a situation where we charge taxes, and let me see if I find the plus sign. We get charged taxes. And then there's a second situation where we charge taxes. No, we do not charge taxes, and we get charged taxes, right? And there's a smaller situation, and this has never happened with Walmart. It happens sometime with Overstock and Academy, where we charge taxes and we do not get charged taxes. That happens only with sometimes with Overstock and sometimes with Academy, right? But anyway, so let's go through the scenarios. So in a situation like this, where the bike costs $79 and the selling price is $105, right? I would say the average tax is about 7% in looking at all the states, right? So in the first scenario, where we charge taxes and we get charged taxes, right? So when we're selling for $105 and the customer gets charged taxes, so 105.97 multiply by 107. No, what am I saying? Multiply by 1.07 equals, so our selling price in that case would go up to $113.39. So let's put that in, $113.39. And then our cost price would end up being $79.97 multiply by 1.07. So our cost price will end up being $85.57. Okay, $85.57. So the profit margin is now $14.01. So it went up by $1. So let's write that down. So the cost price has now gone up to $85.57. The selling price has now gone up because it's after taxes to $113.39, and the profit margin has now gone up to 14.02, right? So let's go in a situation where our cost has gone up, but our selling price has not gone up. So that would be the situation where we do not charge taxes. So it's one of the 20 states where you don't get a charge tax, but we get charge taxes, right? So in that situation, the price would stay at 8507, but no, the price here, our price would be 8507, the same 7%, but we are only charging 85.07. I mean, what am I saying? 105.97, right? So as you see, the profit margin went down to 7.49. So let's look at the difference, all right? So what would happen now? It'll be, so 105.97, and then the profit margin will go down to 7.49. All right. Now, if you see, so this scenario happens about 60% of the time, maybe 65% of the time, and this scenario happens about 40 to 35% of the time, right? So more times than not, you'll make a little extra money on profit because of the taxes, and then you will make a less money on profits because of the taxes, right? Because of that, and I know that one of the questions you guys mentioned is that sometimes when you don't charge taxes, you lose money. And that is because the profit margin, when we first calculated here, was chose too low, was chose like 5%. I still choose 5% sometimes because I buy gift cards. I get gift cards either from DSUni, but I will more focus on you guys buying from Raise and Cardpool because it's more reliable. I don't like when someone needs a gift card right away and we don't have it. But so if you look at that, that is how you wanna think about the whole taxes thing and profit margin thing when pricing the item, right? So basically, I just wanted to go through this to explain the different scenarios. I mean, that I could do the last scenario if you happen to be selling a lot from Overstock or Academy or whatever, where you'll get lucky, right? So there's a scenario where you'll actually get charged 7%. You'll charge the 7%. Again, this hardly ever happens. But then you wouldn't get charged taxes. And then your profit margin goes up to 90%. This happens once in a while, but doesn't happen a lot. So you end up making $20 instead of $30. But basically, that's the two scenarios. So when pricing, once you stick to, if you choose 5%, there are going to be a small percentage of the time where you would lose money. If you buy gift cards at a discount, the discount will make sure that you don't ever lose money. And that smaller percent profit margin is going to be chosen when you're dealing with a very competitive item, right? So hopefully this video explained taxes, explain what happens, explain how you should look at calculating profit margin. And sometimes you would, if you lose money once or twice, don't kill yourself about it. Just maneuver, raise the price a little bit, look at how competitive the item is, and change the price to suit. Look at the money you could save with the gift cards, and then you can make a proper decision. The goal is to understand what's going on, understand how the pricing works, understand how to choose your profit margin, and just keep it moving. I make money, everyone else, you just have to understand everything so you make the proper decision. We know this shit works. We know a lot of people make money doing this. We just need to understand how everything works so you can make the proper decisions. All right? Thanks for your time, guys. I'm not going to ramble on anymore. Hopefully I explained how all of this shit works so you can make the proper decisions, you can calculate profits properly and so on. If you have any questions, comment, subscribe to the channel, join the DSUni team if you're not part of it already, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.